Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa letting you know that when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is a name that you should know. Whether it's a car wreck, slip and fall, construction site injury, don't play games with your future. Top Dog Law doesn't settle for those lowball answers. They get you top dollar, period. The call is completely free and you don't pay unless you win. So call Top Dog Law today or hit them up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit topdoglaw.com. These are real cases. You get real results. Top Dog gets it done.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
LL Cool J, fresh off Delaware State University's homecoming. You don't smell like liquor though.
First of all, can we? Why would I come in here?
Usually you do after a good
Don't say
time.
usually I do, because no, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. And yeah, shout out. Why you always trying to be funny?
I do not know.
Yeah, shout out to us. Shout out to Del State University because we won this weekend. It was pouring down raining too. I couldn't sit out there in the rain.
Whole
But
time?
no, it stopped raining about like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and they shut the plots, which is like the big tailgate, down like 5:30. So we had a couple hours out there, but
I know your leather will stink.
first of all, I got out there after it stopped raining. Stop playing with me. But yes, we won 70-23. We played Southern Connecticut, their team. I had never heard of this school prior to this game either. But
That's how they felt about Del State.
no,
First of all.
baby, you heard of us, especially this year. Especially this year.
How
because
was your party? It was lit.
my party was lit the night
Period.
before that, and I really want to make sure I give a shout out to Deshaun Jackson, because the way so this is probably my second football game of my whole Del State career. I'll be honest with y'all, but I went to the game, and one of the things that I realized is the way that the students they just, I don't know, they love on him. I think maybe because he's like closer in age to them, or they look up to him or whatever.
Deshaun Jackson is an all-star, superstar football player
but
before
you know,
coaching.
Sometimes it's hard to get through to college kids.
And he played in Philly, so.
And yes, and that's what I mean. Not only were the students excited, but I had never seen that many people in the stands, and it was pouring down raining. He was out on campus afterwards, just like enjoying homecoming, and they won. So shout out to him. He's doing amazing things with the team there.
Dropping a clue.
Wanted to make sure I gave him some love here this morning. But yes, now, so speaking of sports, Stephen A. Smith, Alexis Ohanian, who is the husband of Serena Williams. So Alexis was on First Take, and he was there to promote some things that he's doing with his company, Atheos. And they were having a conversation about a ton of things. This came toward the end of the segment. They started talking about Serena Williams and her return to tennis and, her not returning. And then Alexis had some choice words for Stephen A. Smith. Let's take a listen.
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
Well, you know what? I listen. I didn't. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was hoping you were going to be here. I am not qualified. Married?
Right.
Oh, no, not me.
Well,
I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask, because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No,
He
see.
hasn't.
Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice
Then
department.
we'll talk marriage advice later. I've
All
been
right.
13 years strong. We got
Deal.
you.
That's
right.
Alexis, thank you so much.
Man, she was trying to cut my man's off. He was trying to get into it a little bit.
She was trying to keep it cute.
She was like, no. We'll be right back after this.
I'm married. We can talk later.
He wasn't talking to you, girl.
Yeah. So, I mean, of course, this clip went viral everywhere with people commenting on it. And here I'm going to play Stephen A. Smith's original comments on Serena Williams. So the day after the Super Bowl, when Serena Williams came out and did the crip walk on stage to Not Like Us.
Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay,
but I mean, a lot of people had some smoke for Serena after she did that. So Alexis gonna have to address a lot of people. But let's take a listen to Stephen A. Smith in the gang's comments the day after the Super Bowl.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that link back.
Go ahead,
Stop it.
What?
If you with Serena Williams, you're gonna be a kept man anyway. Don't start that.
That was a comment narrative after the Super Bowl.
And that's
By
what
the
I'm
way,
saying.
Ryan Clark's kept man comment would be more offensive than the crip walk. I'll divorce you, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why I said Alexis gonna have a lot of people to address if this is how he's handling things, because a lot of people had the same thing to say that Stephen A. said, and a lot of people also were saying what Ryan Clark was saying as far as like, you're with Serena, you ain't even got too
Alex
much.
got his own bag though.
He does, very much
big
so.
bag, by the way.
Very much so. But I mean, people like the jokey joke. They like to lean on into it. But so yes,
Niggas just be talking.
Yeah,
That's what they be doing.
I don't see nothing wrong with what Alexis Ohanian did or whatever. I don't see
Me neither.
nothing wrong with Steven, what he said. You know what I mean?
I don't see nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't a real pull-up. A pull-up is when the person is there and you say what you need to say to the person's face. Like, I know Alex is a busy person, but when First Take asked him to come on, he should have said, is Stephen A. going to be there? And when they said he's going to be there remotely, he should have said, I'll wait until he's in studio. If he really wanted to say something to his face.
Well, what if they was like, look, this is the only chance. You don't get the call to play.
I don't care. I'm rich. I'm Alex. Y'all want me here. Y'all need me more than I need y'all.
I feel you.
Yes, but he's promoting something too. He need to be there.
If you got to kill two birds with one stone. You can come promote your thing, but I need to say this to Stephen A.'s face.
Well, okay. Stephen A., of course, responded a few hours ago to all of the commentary around Alexis's comments to him. Let's take a listen to Stephen A.'s response to Alexis.
Serena Williams. She is married to billionaire Alexis Ohanian, and he came on First Take today to promote some new event that he's got going on with Atheos and all of that. And people are talking about how he came at me, because of what I said. And when Serena Williams was on stage performing at the Super Bowl, it would have been nice to meet him. I don't know the man. I have nothing against him whatsoever. I don't recall saying a negative word about him. It's just that when Super Bowl Sunday took place, when Kendrick Lamar was performing, Serena Williams came on stage, dancing to all of that. Essentially, what I said was, why that energy for an ex? If, that was my wife, I don't want to see that. I'm glad that it didn't escalate or anything like that. I have absolutely no issue with him whatsoever wanting to address that situation with me, and I certainly meant no disrespect towards him at all. But that's all it was. But I wasn't going to get into it on national television. I'm a professional.
Well, he didn't just say why all that energy for an ex. He said, I would have divorced her.
Yeah, he did.
That was my wife. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's the thing, too, is like, I don't know if we
But you also don't get to pick and choose whether or not you have that energy with a person, because if you said it and then that person comes on your show and wants to confront you about it, y'all gonna have to have that conversation.
Exactly.
Yep, 100%. And I don't know. I think that the energy shift is Stephen A. Smith, who's been doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? So he knows what he's doing when he says things. But I think he understands where he's coming from. This is your
man. I don't think it was nothing wrong with what Serena did, Alex did, or Stephen A. did. I don't see it different. I don't see nothing wrong with neither one of them.
I just would respect. I respect pull-ups when it's said to a person's face. I think y'all be doing backflips just because he said it while Stephen A. was remote. No, I want to see you say it to a person's face. You know when Birdman wanted to say what he said to me, Birdman called a week in advance to say, I'm coming on this day, and I want to make sure he's in studio. So that's the type of energy I respect.
You was in here sweating.
Yeah. No, please, never. But y'all. But see, that's y'all generation though. Y'all get behind these computers and these microphones and say whatever y'all want to say about people, but never say it to a person.
No, that's not everybody in this generation.
Yeah,
that's not.
When the person come up and y'all clam up and y'all don't want the confrontation. No, I like me personally. I like confrontation.
Who don't want the confrontation? Who you talking about?
I don't want to live
this whole generation.
Oh, just period.
Yeah, because
yeah,
you gonna make Jess with that scarf on?
I'm waiting. That's not confrontation. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see y'all get confronted. Why do you want to see us in confrontation? I want to see how y'all handle it when it happens. That's why.
I did get confronted. Remember Sexy Red confronted me when she came up here?
That's true. You handled that well.
I don't think I've ever been confronted. You did do the whole thing where you brought Ebony K. Williams up here and you tried to make that a whole thing.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
she wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, well, that was the only thing close to a confrontation, but I wouldn't even call that. That was supposed to be like a OG conversation.
She wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, because I said that I didn't agree with her take on like women having something. It was something about women and fertility.
Lauren folded, but I knew that was going to happen.
First of all,
that wasn't that. That was.
She is from Big Delaware, not the little one.
But that wasn't even about. But I just knew she was going to fold because Ebony was going to stand on. Ebony going to stand on business.
I think I said how I felt, but I'm not looking to be confrontational on the radio.
Right. No.
That's not what I'm looking to do.
You ain't going to be up here doing your little latest and giving out all of these news reports and reporting people gossip, and then when they come up here and want to say confront you about what you said, you act like I'm not here to be confrontational.
No, we can have a conversation. We real professional. Just, Alexis say, stay in your lane.
Yes.
I'm staying in mine.
Okay.
And that was the latest.
And when we come back, Mimi Brown is going to be here with Front Page News. And Bia, speaking of confrontation.
Bia, I know, right?
Bia will be here to talk about her new album, Bianca, right here on The Breakfast Club.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?